Happy guinea pig!
Megan's Fearless Adventures YouTube channel signature dish.
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And today I am doing a very special video for me. This is going to be my final signature dish. I will not be making any signature dishes throughout 2025. I don't know if I'll go back to them in 2026 or not. So this makes it extra special to me because I've been doing these for roughly 3 years now. This is for Megan at Megan's Fearless Adventures.
Sia!
Oompa Loompa. That is Piggy's name for Megan, is Sith Oompa Loompa. For those of y'all who do not know Megan, she is the daughter of Ginger at Not Nothing Homestead and Joy at Joe Fix It For You. She is a sweetheart of a young lady.
She's a spunky thing.
She is an amazing cook. I love her cooking videos. And the other videos that she has are videos that she's taken basically about her life and things that she does. You know, it's something to check out. Check out her videos.
She is who she is. Like it or leave it.
That's it. Her wife, Nisi, is in the Army and is stationed, I think, in Belgium right now. So, yeah. She is...
she was back for a little while for Thanksgiving.
Was she back from Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Cool. But I know that she was going to be stationed in Belgium for well over a year.
Year and a half, possibly 2 years.
Okay.
I think is how that works. Depends on what goes on.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Nisi is staying, not Nisi, but Megan is staying with her mom and dad.
Sometimes.
And
I think.
Yeah. I'm not sure about all of that, but I do know that she was living in Virginia and she's moved closer to her mom and dad since Nisi is overseas.
Y'all notice we don't get too nosy.
I try not to. I don't, Megan is a sweetheart. That's one thing I can tell you. We've met her. She is just an amazing person. And I have noticed from her cooking videos that she likes to eat healthy. And so I'm hoping this is something that can be considered a healthy dish for her if she would like to try it. And I'm really hoping she would.
I think it comes from she at one time had a little problem with weight, and she lost that and is working on losing more, I think. But she wants to be healthy.
Yeah. Well, that's something I think everybody kind of strives for, is to be healthy or a little healthier.
Yeah, if you're going to do it, that's the reason to do it.
That's the right way to do it. That's for me. One reason I prefer it is to be healthier. So what I'm making for her today is I'm going to be doing shrimp cakes with my version of an aioli. I'm calling it Fearless Aioli sauce, and a tomato avocado salad. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I don't have all the ingredients out because what I'm going to make or do right now is I'm making my aioli up to put in the refrigerator so it can chill, and I am grinding my shrimp up for my shrimp cakes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my blender and get everything measured out for that. So I'm going to have Piggy pause this for just a moment while we get all this set up. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is put my egg yolk in here, and I'll add the seasonings, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've got 1/4 cup of oil. You can use any type of oil you want to use. It's entirely your choice. The rest of the ingredients are going to be 1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic and 1/4 teaspoon of prepared horseradish, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, and 1/8 teaspoon of onion powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my egg and oil blending. I didn't add a great lot of oil or egg. You can do it however you want.
Over that.
Yes. That. I'll add my seasonings and mix it up again. I'm using this as a drizzle pretty much for the shrimp. So I don't need a great lot of the aioli. I don't want it to go bad because I'm putting everything in there.
That sucker gets loud.
Huh?
That sucker gets loud.
It does. It does. And I'm going to put that in here. Give that to the piggy and that and this to the piggy. Take that off. Oh, yeah.
I'd get you another one of these favorite things. Got all sorts of cracks down in the
Yeah. Just probably put hot liquid in it. I know what that's from. Can you hand me a scraper up there, piggy? And I'm going to scrape this in here. And then we'll take a quick break while I set up my food processor to grind my shrimp. And as you can tell, the aioli looks great.
You say so.
Smells good too. And y'all, I'm going to do something I rarely ever do. I'm actually going to taste this. Oh wow, that's gonna be good on that shrimp. It really is.
You want to make sure it makes much before she puts it on. Well, that smell good.
It does. It has a really good smell to it. So we'll be back in just a second with everything set up to do my shrimp. All right, I'm back to do the ground shrimp. Now, since I'm making shrimp cakes, I do not want solid shrimp, so I'm going to use ground shrimp. I've got a 12-ounce package of shrimp here. And what I'm going to do is pour that in my food processor. I'm going to throw that away after he rinses it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to grind this, put it in the bowl, cover it up with a lid, and let it sit and chill until I get ready to use it. So I want it to chill for a couple of hours at least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here and I'm just going to turn this on.
That one over there don't want to get down in there.
Yes, if you. That's what these are for. I don't want it too much of a paste, but I don't want it chunky either. Okay. All right. That looks good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a plastic lid with a plastic bowl with a lid. And then I'm going to refrigerate it before I add all of my ingredients to it. And I'll go over my ingredient list for the shrimp cakes and the salad when I get ready to make them.
Her child got ahead of her brain.
I'm saying da-da-da-da-da. So again, before I leave off, before I come back, check out Megan's Fearless Adventures. I know y'all love her as much as we do. So we'll see you when we come back to make up the... All right, we're back. I've got everything pretty much prepared, ready to go. I've got my salad greens here. This is, it says baby romaine. I told Piggy it looked more like spinach than it does anything for my part. But we'll go with baby romaine because that's what was on the container. Now, if you don't like baby romaine, you don't got to use baby romaine. You can use regular romaine. You can use iceberg. You can use spinach. You can use mixed greens. You can use spring greens. You can use whatever. Personally, I like romaine lettuce. And we wash this. Piggy washed this. Okay. I have my tomatoes
Well,
here.
you got it done.
Yes. We have our tomatoes here. I'll put the tomatoes in the center. Piggy and I will divide this. And that's just one tomato, y'all. Diced up one tomato. Piggy. Now this is an English cucumber. You can use whatever kind of cucumber you want to use. I like English cucumbers. I like regular cucumbers. I just like cucumbers, y'all. And if you want onions on it, you put onions on it. Your salad, make it the way you want it. I'm making a tomato avocado salad. But I'm putting my cucumbers next to my tomatoes. And since the English cucumber is so big, it probably used maybe about a fourth to a half. Okay, now I'm getting ready to do the avocado, y'all. I do not cut my avocados until I get ready to use them. For the simple fact that they will go brown. Yeah, my avocado cutting skills ain't that great, y'all. As you can see.
You missed.
Yeah, I missed. So I'll do it this way too. I'll get it. I don't think this is quite as ripe as I wanted. Piggy will tell you I got the ripest one they had. There we go. That's a little bitty pit. I'm used to having big ones.
That's an eyeball looking seed.
It is. I'm used to really big ones. That's a real little seed. Okay. That's a little bitty seed.
I'm saying.
Now, y'all, if y'all know anything about avocados, y'all know the seeds are usually about 4 or 5 times that size.
And it's fully round.
Yeah. Go ahead and wipe that off.
Of course, the way they grow stuff these days, ain't no tell what you really get.
I'm saying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Just be careful.
That's why one day we hope to be like some others and grow our own and say, heck with it.
Yeah.
At least then we'd know what we was eating.
I've got a spoon here. I've got that diced in the skin. And like I said, yeah, avocados is one of those things that sometimes you can get some good ones, and sometimes lately it seems like I've been seeing more and more people talking about the avocados they've been getting have not been the greatest. And I'm seeing now what they're talking about. Because I can honestly say I've had better. I'm going to cut that there. But it will work. We will make it work.
These ads on these games, they get to where they take a really long time. Now they get to where once they come up, they don't go off.
I know.
And then you have to come out the whole thing. You go back into the game, and you've lost whatever reward you're supposed to get from going to the ad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got a game I play on my phone, and it takes me through 6 pages. It tells you to X out. What got your reward? Well, I mash the X, and then it takes me 6 pages to get out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It keeps hanging on like, well, maybe this time they'll click. Maybe this time they'll click. Maybe this time they'll click. Nah, you show me an X and I want out.
Yeah.
I'm Xing out.
I keep saying, learn more. No, I don't want to learn more.
I've already learned all I want to learn.
Yeah.
You're going to take all my time and mess me out of that reward somehow. It's back up again for me to click on it. To go to the ad, I'm just going to leave that sucker sitting there.
It's like, I ain't that hossy for that reward yet. Yeah.
If you done like that, I'll just delete the game, say heck with it.
Okay. We about got this avocado done, y'all. Put the half right there. So, Piggy, we can use whatever dressings we have. There we go. Okay. Avocado is done. I need to take a pause real quick so I can wash my hands. Alright, I'm back from washing my hands. I got everything set up here. Got my griddle set up. Got to make sure I got it turned on. Now this can be cooked in a skillet, on a griddle, a Blackstone. I do recommend if you cook it in a skillet on the stovetop that you use a cast iron skillet. That way it will brown better. But what I have here is my ground shrimp that we did earlier. I have my scallions or green onions, whatever you want to call them. Green onions, spring onions, scallions. We learned that Saturday night. Okay. I said 2, but mine were really small scallions, so I did 3. Here is the egg white that is left from the aioli earlier, where I mixed the egg yolk up with the oil. So I'm going to use that 1 egg white. And here I have 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix that, put that in with my shrimp. I'm going to go ahead and add my green onion to my shrimp. Yeah, green onion goes great with shrimp and all seafoods, really. Especially like crab, goes great with that. Okay, got all that going. And I've got my panko breadcrumbs, and I'm going to put approximately about 1/3 to 1/2 cup and mix that in. And basically what I'm doing is making a shrimp burger, shrimp cake, whatever you want to call it. I personally, for this, I've got it listed as a shrimp cake, but it can be a shrimp burger. Okay. I've got the seasonings mixed in well, I think. I'm looking. Look underneath. Yes, everything is mixed in from underneath. And Piggy, if I can get you to get me a spatula from over there, so egg turner, whatever you want to call it. Well, is it on? Nope. I thought it was on. It ain't on.
Strip. Strip's on.
It is now. It wasn't. I had to cut it on.
Oh.
Okay, so it's going to take a second. So we're going to take a break. When this gets hot, I'll come back and we'll get ready to cook this. All right, the griddle is getting hot. I'm going to put a little oil on here. Again, your choice on what you use. I'm just using what I have here at the house. You can use olive oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, vegetable oil. If you want to use a spray, you can use a spray. But I would suggest using something that might put a little crust on the burger. And it shouldn't take very long for these to cook because it does not take shrimp long at all to cook anyway.
Right.
So what I'm going to do, oh yeah, that's good and hot. And I'm going to spread that out. Oh, okay.
If you do a little teaspoon action there to deal with that.
Yeah, that'll work. Works great.
I remember that trick.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Megan, I hope you like the idea of this dish.
Try it out and add your own little flair to it.
Definitely, definitely. I chose this because to me this is a healthy dish, and you epitomize healthy eating to me.
Yeah.
You truly do epitomize what I would consider to be a healthy. Somebody that eats healthy.
You're a lot more dedicated than I could have been.
Yes, and I wanted something that, for me, showed that aspect of her.
I've gone too long being an old country boy like his meat and taters.
I'll let Kitty have that.
Well, thank you. I just don't appreciate that.
And I figured this would probably take about maybe 3 to 5 minutes per side. So what we're going to do is we're going to let these cook, and I will flip them when they're done on the first side. Let them finish cooking. I'll cook them off, and then come back when they're done, and we'll have the aioli out along with plates, and we'll finish it up there.
Okie dokie.
All right, y'all, it's done. And to me, this is Megan on a plate. So, Megan, I hope you like the dish I fixed for you. And please know that I am so honored that you gave me permission to make a signature dish for you and your channel. I'm so appreciative to everyone over the past 3 years who have allowed me to make dishes for their channels. It's going to be a sad goodbye going into next year, not knowing or not doing these, but
Well, that's depending on what you get into next year.
I've got other things I have planned that I want to do, not knowing what the new year's going to bring and how things are going to go. I mean, everything's always different for us because nobody ever knows what the future's going to bring. But there's things I want to do next year in regards to the cookbooks that I have here at the house. Now, I will have all 3 of my cookbooks up next year because once I get through with this dish, I will be starting on completing my cookbook for this year's signature dishes. And I will hope to have it up for sale at the middle of January. If not the middle of January, then by 1st of February, at the latest, hopefully. But I will finish selling out my cookbooks all throughout next year for anybody who wants them. And then after next year, I'll probably take them off or just shut them down for a while. I won't take them off. I'll have it fixed where if I need to go in, anybody wants one, I can order one. It's not a problem. But Megan, again, thank you so much for allowing me to do this for you. Let me do my taste test because we know we're going to have a taste test.
Well, yeah.
Figures like it's just not the same unless we do a taste test. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fix us both a plate. And I'm going to put a little bit of this aioli. And simply because of the ingredients that I put in it, it is not a white aioli or remoulade or whatever you want to call it. It is the paprika that gives this the color that it has. And I tasted that earlier before it got chilled. And now I'm going to fix a little bit of salad here. I'm not going to give myself a whole lot of anything on the salad because as much as I love salad, I can't eat too much of it right now.
Yeah. Leave the leaves pretty much off of mine.
Okay, well, I'll eat more of the leaves later. Right now, Piggy wants
I'll have
mostly.
a hard enough time gnawing on the other parts. Avocado and tomato won't be too bad.
I don't think that.
That ought to be plenty.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't give myself a great lot of salad right now either. There is dressing in the refrigerator if you want it, Piggy. You see what he did, right? He threw the lettuce the lettuce at me. Okay, I'm getting ready to take a bite of this shrimp cake with the aioli. My fearless aioli. Oh, yeah.
I think she likes it, folks.
Mm-hmm. 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 That's good. Oh, yeah. I get the shrimp in a burger. Shrimp cake, whatever you want to call it. That's good. Mostly meat because I didn't add a great lot of breadcrumbs. And it's got the seasoning in it. Like I said, that green onion just sets that shrimp off. I got to buy that. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
This is something that, if you don't want something heavy, be a great meal. Light meal, but filling.
Avocado is a little hard.
Yeah. That's why I said it's got to the point you can't hardly find a good avocado.
They
anymore.
grew it too fast. That's why the seed was so small.
Yeah. But otherwise, everything is great. Tastes great. It's just the quality of the stuff that you get at the store. I mean, you can't get good quality stuff at the store, unfortunately, you know. But everything else is great. Again, Megan, thank you for letting me make this for you. And I say thank you to everybody that watches. I hope you liked the video. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Where's my phone?